One of the very powerful systems I use in NLP is called reparenting. That's what I call it.
Right.
With reparenting, what we do is, so let's take the little 5-year-old with the hand on the stove. So now he's an adult man, and he's terrified of anything red. So during the EMDR process, while we're in the EMDR, so during the trance work of the EMDR, we'll have him create a loving adult part of himself. And this loving adult is that part that all of us have. It's also known as the whole unharmed, complete part. So this part we anchor in him. And so he becomes this loving adult. Now, as a loving adult, we take him back in time, and he helps that little boy, and he tells him the truth. And it's a very important part. I think with reparenting, sometimes the way that I've seen it done is people say, well, just go back and let's love that little boy. But then they turn into the little boy, and you can't reparent the little boy if you become him. So a really big part of my process is that they need to be able to say, they need to be able to stay in that loving adult. And I'll remind them of that as we begin to work together and say, stay in the loving adult. If you catch yourself going into the little boy, stop, and we'll re-anchor you, because you need to be that loving adult. Somebody needs to be there for that little boy.
Yeah.
And then once he heals the little boy and the little boy is happy, then a huge amount of the EMDR work is done.